morning. It seems like early morning load shedding is back. This one's caught me out a little bit. We haven't had them for a while. But we're going to have coffee anyway. And it have to be a quick one. It's almost time for work. And I forgot to grind coffee. I have to grind some coffee. I think we need a bit more light. Spare my batteries on my flashlight. I do keep my coffee in the freezer. My coffee beans. I don't like to grind my coffee beans in advance. I like to grind them every day fresh. And I don't have one of those fancy bird grinders. So in order to get coffee nice and finely ground in a blade grinder like this, I have to grind it for longer, and to prevent it from burning I put the beans in the freezer. Kind of grind it until it starts swirling nice and making that kind of wave motion, then I know. So that's about the point where we normally stop, and then I wanted to go more. So I shake it all back into the center, and then I just have to watch it. I don't want to burn it. It's close. Almost there. That seems like it. That's the way I like it. Fine. But not burnt. We're going to make a nice strong one. And the rest of the coffee that I've ground now, I'm taking to work. I put it in a little bag, and that's about another 3 or 4 cups. Water is boiling. And I'll show you in a moment how you get the best crema from this way of making coffee. Put this back in the freezer for tomorrow. Let's just show how the coffee is settling out. And then I'm just going to scoop this out to take to work. I basically take it everywhere I go, anywhere I go. I just cannot drink instant coffee anymore. When you grind it fine like that, it tends to stick to the sides of the grinder a bit. Let's come loose. It's not burnt. It's not gotten too hot during the grinding process. So this I take to work now. And that'll make about another 3 or 4 cups. So this coffee is almost completely settled out. Let's just show you from above. There's still coffee at the top in the foam at the top. Now this foam is not yet the crema. Needs to settle for another, let's say 20-30 seconds. I'll just speed it up because we have to get to work now. So after it's settled, I just do a gentle stir shake like that. And the coffee settles completely. And that's the crema on top. Can go a little bit more. Ah, there it is. You should see that swirling pattern. And there it's all settled down at the bottom. It's called mud coffee. Black coffee. And one of these days I'm going to do the one where you stir. Just get the light there, the camera. One of these days I'm going to do the one in the hot sand where you stir it, where you get even more crema. You don't bring it to a boil, you just bring it to where it pushes up the crema. That's good. All that aroma is in that top. See how nicely it's settled out. See that? A lot of people say, but you're drinking, they don't like drinking the coffee moer, the grinds, but it settles out clean. Just look at that. And look at that crema. But we don't have time to waste. We have to get to work. Keep in mind that during the flood, when I stopped here, standing here, you could see the river already, just below the levee. Now look at it. And especially that gantry, the top of that gantry was about 2 meters underwater during the flood. Now it's about 4 meters above the normal level of the river. The river has finally reached a normal level. This is what it looks like. With the dams, all of the dams at about, or either at 100% or at 99 or 98%. In the case of Gariep and Van der Kloof, I think this is what's going to stay like for the next couple of months, or at least until the rainy season starts. I wanted to show you these old pipes. These pipes were the pipes that in the late 60s and 70s was used to pump the water up to the fields. Went through that pump station. And if you go back to the flood videos, or earlier in this year, the video where we had to winch in the pumps, one of the cables got stuck underwater. We couldn't pull it out, and it was this pipeline, this old pipeline. The cable was stuck under it. We had to put a new cable on it and then pull it in. We could only get the cable free now after the water has dropped. We try to get the old pipes out to get them out of the way, but they're a bit stuck. It's going to take some work to get them out. There's some concrete at the bottom. But let's just listen to the river. Man, there's a lot of fish moving. I could stand here for days, but that's not going to bring back the bacon. Might bring some fish. I know a lot of people have started fishing. The water is clearing up, and the fishing season is on. Some neighbors just called me yesterday. They even had a swim yesterday and some fishing, but that swim, I call that brave. Temperatures, we had a hot day yesterday, but not that hot. Milo would disagree with me, but anyway, I have to get to work. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.